History is not just a record of dates and facts. It is the story of moments that reshape the world in ways we still feel today. Imagine standing at the crossroads of time, witnessing a single event that alters the course of humanity forever. What if you could know those turning points, the exact moments when everything changed? Every era has its pivotal events, some obvious, some hidden beneath layers of time, yet all powerful enough to redefine nations, cultures, and even the human spirit. These moments reveal not only the resilience and frailty of civilizations but also the unstoppable force of change. What can we learn from these dramatic shifts? And more importantly, how might understanding these events inspire us to shape the future differently? Let's take a journey through 10 of the most influential events that changed the world forever, exploring their impact, the human struggles behind them, and the lessons they offer to us today. Our first stop is the invention of the printing press in the 15th century. Before this breakthrough, knowledge was confined to the wealthy and the powerful. Books were rare, handwritten treasures guarded in monasteries and castles. When Johannes Gutenberg introduced movable type, suddenly ideas could spread like wildfire. It sparked a revolution in education, religion, and politics. But this also meant ideas could challenge authority and ignite conflicts. The printing press teaches us the power of information and how sharing knowledge can both unite and divide us. Next, consider the signing of the Magna Carta in 1215. It might seem like just an old document, but it laid the groundwork for modern democracy and individual rights. This was a bold statement by barons who challenged King John's absolute power. The Magna Carta marked the beginning of the idea that rulers are not above the law. Yet, its road was anything but smooth. It was ignored, rewritten, and reinterpreted over centuries. It reminds us that progress often starts as a struggle and requires persistence. Fast forward to 1492 and the voyages of Christopher Columbus. His journey was a catalyst for global exploration, trade, and cultural exchange. But it also began centuries of colonization, exploitation, and suffering for indigenous peoples. This event forces us to face uncomfortable truths and consider how history is often written by the victors. Reflecting on this helps us approach history with both wonder and critical awareness. The Industrial Revolution of the 18th and 19th centuries transformed human life on an unimaginable scale. Machines replaced manual labor, cities exploded in size, and economies shifted from agriculture to industry. While this era brought wealth and innovation, it also caused harsh working conditions, pollution, and social upheaval. Millions faced grinding poverty even as the world marched toward modernity. The Industrial Revolution shows how progress can bring both opportunity and challenge, teaching us the importance of balancing innovation with humanity. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 symbolized the end of the Cold War and the division of East and West. For decades, families and friends lived separated by ideology and fear. The wall's collapse was more than a political victory, it was a moment of hope for unity and freedom. Yet, the aftermath was complex, revealing the difficulty of healing wounds left by conflict and distrust. This event reminds us that the pursuit of freedom often comes with a heavy price and that reconciliation requires patience. The discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming in 1928 revolutionized medicine. Suddenly, bacterial infections that once meant certain death could be cured. This breakthrough saved millions of lives and opened the door to modern antibiotics. But it also introduced new challenges such as antibiotic resistance. Penicillin's story is a testament to human ingenuity and the ongoing responsibility to use scientific advances wisely. The French Revolution, starting in 1789, shook the foundations of monarchy and aristocracy. It was fueled by hunger, inequality, and a desire for liberty, equality, and fraternity. The revolution brought both hope and terror, with ideals of democracy mingling with violence and chaos. Its legacy influenced countless movements for human rights and justice, yet it warns us of the dangers when passion overrides reason. The French Revolution teaches us the complexity of social change and the need for balance between ideals and stability. The moon landing in 1969 was a triumph of human curiosity and determination. It was a giant leap not just for astronauts but for all of humanity. Amid Cold War tensions, the Apollo 11 mission showed what can be achieved when science, ambition, and collaboration align. Yet, it also raised questions about priorities. Why send people to the moon when problems persisted on Earth? This moment inspires us to dream big but reminds us to care for our home planet. The signing of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948 emerged from the horrors of World War II. For the first time, nations came together to agree on fundamental rights every person deserves, regardless of race, religion, or nationality. While not universally respected, this document set a moral compass and a global standard for justice. It challenges us to defend human dignity even when it is inconvenient or dangerous to do so. Finally, the rise of the internet in the late 20th century has transformed every aspect of life. It has democratized information, connected billions, and created new opportunities for education, work, and creativity. But it has also introduced challenges like misinformation, privacy concerns, and digital divides. The internet exemplifies the double-edged nature of progress, our greatest tool and our biggest challenge. Each of these events shows that history is alive, messy, and deeply human. They remind us that progress often comes through struggle and sacrifice. They urge us to question the stories we inherit and to see beyond the surface. More importantly, they invite us to participate in the ongoing story of humanity with awareness and courage. What moments do you think have shaped our world in ways we still don't fully understand? Share your thoughts and let's explore history together, learning from the past to build a better future. If you enjoyed this journey through history's most influential events, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories that matter. History is not just about what happened, it's about what we choose to remember and how we move forward.